What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are here again for a early what it is, okay? It ain't on no Friday. It ain't on no Saturday. This Thursday night, girl. Listen, I ain't got to go to work tomorrow, but I'm going to get my hair done. So, I said, you know what, Ashley? Just come home and knock this out the way because it's just the block been hot, all right? The block has been hot. It is the 6th day of Black History Month, and y'all asses is just acting the fuck up. And it's just like, can we get a do-over? Can we get a do-over, okay? And no, not even a do-over. Let's just fast forward to March, okay? Because the end of January was fucked up, and now this, girl, y'all just a mess, okay? But anyway, let's just get into it. So this past Sunday was the Super Bowl, you know, um, and it was against the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Okay. Two teams. Girl, I don't give a fuck. Let me not get on here and be like, two teams I don't give a fuck about. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about none of these things, okay? Because I don't watch football. I'm not into it. I don't care. All right. But I was just glad that the Patriots didn't go to the Super Bowl because I was tired of hearing about them winning. I really was. Like I said, if they win one more goddamn time, I'm gonna be like, this shit is rigged, okay? But anyway, City wound up winning. The 49ers was the former team of Colin Kaepernick. And this particular Super Bowl was a lot of controversy behind it because of the fact that Rock Nation signed on to be the music coordinator, whatever, and they the one they got Shakira and J Lo, to do the halftime show, mostly because probably wasn't nobody else showing up. But okay, that was cute. And I know it's been a lot of controversy about having them there, because they're Latin or whatever. It's in Miami, and my thing is, you guys got to get up off this whole they should have had this person from Miami to come down there and do it, since it was in Miami. Just because a Super Bowl is in a certain city, that is not the way that they determine who is going to be the halftime performer, okay? Because it's just never really been that way. And if somebody from that city just so happened to come there, it was just a coincidence. That is not how the Super Bowl halftime show is work, okay? They do not necessarily just have to pick somebody from that city. Don't expect it, all right? If it's from Atlanta, don't mean that it's going to be an Atlanta artist. Whoever the main artist is that they pick could possibly bring somebody from that city on, which I thought was going to happen. I really thought that was going to happen in this one. I don't know where Jay Balvin from. He from overseas, okay? He from another Spanish country or whatever. And then Bad Bunny, I think, ain't he from Puerto Rico or somewhere? Girl, yeah, he was on the stage too. But it was controversy about that. And then, because the whole thing with the Jay-Z and the Colin Kaepernick and Colin throwing shade because Jay-Z and Beyonce sat down during the national anthem. Like, sir, you wanted to play up in this game. Okay? You wanted to be back in this NFL organization that did you fucking wrong. You do. Okay? Now there is no chance for you to come back. Sit the fuck down and continue your protest. Like, I mean, and when I say sit down, I mean stop coming for other people for what they doing. And granted, Jay-Z ain't your friend. They never said that y'all was best buds or whatever. And I get it, he wore your jersey and all that shit or whatever. But y'all can't think everybody your friend and gonna be on the same page as you, because you will be sadly fucking mistaken. Bitch, did we see that this was coming? Hell no. I said, Jay, what the fuck you doing? But they said, bitch, we gonna work this out. I said, you know what? That ain't none of my goddamn business. I'm gonna take my principles, but you do what you gotta do. And he basically was saying he is here for Colin Kaepernick. He was done wrong. Yes, he was. And at this point, we've been kneeling for 3 years and nothing has happened. All right. Colin is still out of a job. Injustices is still happening. People are still getting killed. Unfair treatment in the prison systems and everything. Police brutality is still going on. What else are we supposed to do? What do we do now? Okay. In his opinion, we beyond kneeling. Okay. What we need to do is go out there and actually put some action towards these feelings, okay? Like back in the civil rights era, Martin Luther King and them, they used to march all the time. But Martin Luther King was down there at Washington trying to get bills paid, trying to get passed and all this stuff, trying to do all this shit. Are we out here doing that? Or are we just going to continue to kneel and to sit and do all this shit as in protest and not actually move forward and get another, go to the next step, that we need to get these laws in place and, you know, these programs in place or whatever. And the thing of it is, Colin and Jay and probably everybody else, they got the same agenda. They want the same change. They're just going about it different ways, okay? That's what it is. And, you know, Jay, let me just tell you this. I'm a fan. I'm a fan, but when you was sitting there talking at that Columbia thing and you was talking about the reason why y'all didn't stand up, you know, people was in their feelings. I said, oh, white America about to be pissed, bitch. I said, girl, let me tell you something. I never stood up for the Pledge of Allegiance. It's because it was against my religion at the time. Jehovah's Witnesses, we don't participate in none of that shit. Holidays, birthdays, Pledge of Allegiance and shit, because that's idolatry. That's what we were taught. It was idolatry because you are pledging allegiance to a flag, okay? And the only person that you're supposed to be idolizing and doing all that to is Jehovah and his son Jesus, okay? That's who you're supposed to be doing that to. Our God in heaven, you know? And you know, so they said they sat down, and it wasn't because of a political thing or whatever. And Wendy Williams, you fucking tried it. You tried the Carters while you was sitting there in your motherfucking Ivy Park dress and Ivy Park sneakers. You fucking tried it. Oh, if you don't want to stand up for the flag, and that means you don't love the girl. If you don't get the fuck up out of here with your swole, well, I ain't even gonna do that because she got a illness. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna get ugly. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, you sound just like every other white American that was pissed off because of what? Everybody don't say hold the same beliefs, okay? Jesus, everybody don't do that. But then Jay, y'all said what? You was sitting down because of what? Because you were so focused on this and focused on that, you forgot. You ain't even by the time we was up. I was sitting there listening to that explanation. I said, bitch, you was better off saying y'all motherfucking feet hurt. So you sat the fuck down. You been walking all day. I said, okay, Jay, if that's what you want us to believe, I'ma let that shit go and I ain't gonna question it out loud. Anyway, moving on from that, the halftime performance show, you know, it was Shakira and J-Lo. Shakira came out first. Girl, when she came out and she wore first. I was like, all right, bitch, this gonna be good. Now listen, I was one of the ones that felt like either one of them could have did it by themselves. Jennifer could have did it by herself. Shakira could have did it by herself. I didn't understand why they needed to come up there and do it together, but hey, that's how they did it. And to me, it worked out fine. I enjoyed the show. It's one of my top fives. It's not my top one, and but it's in my top five. Okay, to be quite frank, it's in my. I ain't gonna say top three. No, it's not in my top three. It's between 4 and 5. Okay, it's between that. It fluctuates, you know. And so, they did a really good job. They Spanished it up. What did you expect? You got, you know, different cultures coming together. Shakira is Colombian. I think she's Colombian and Lebanese or whatever. So you have Middle Eastern culture, you got Spanish culture, you got Puerto Rican coming in, you got American, girl, you got all this clashing, and we just getting a taste of everything, different dances, and you know, of course, Jennifer Lopez had to come down on the pole, and she had her chaps on, and you know, she had her bodysuit on, and she was doing her thing. And I said, I ain't never seen so many freaking outfit changes in a Super Bowl in my life, okay? But they did that shit. They fucking did that shit, whether they was lip syncing or not, which we know some of them were. A girl, we know for sure one was. But okay, you know, having her daughter come out there singing, the kids in the cages or whatever. Bitch, it took me after the Super Bowl to see the pitch, and I said, bitch, them kids was really in cages. I get it. And then, boy, girl, you better fucking, let's get loud. Let's get loud. Okay, girl, I said, listen, Jennifer, Shakira, y'all had me. I was here for it. When little Emmy, is that her name? Jennifer's daughter came out there and outsang her. I said, Mark, everybody had to tell me Mark Anthony child. That's what you got it fucked up. Jennifer Lopez may have birthed her, okay, but Mark Anthony gave her that voice. I said, all right, goddamn. Shit. USA Today tweeted me, quoted one of my tweets or whatever. You know, I was like, oh my God, don't put me up in the newspaper like that. So thousands of people can see me. But anyway, it was cute. I enjoyed it. Of course, you got your uber conservatives and your uber Christians that feel some type of way, and your racists who don't want to see all this Spanish talking. You know, oh, this is too sexy. It's too much, and you got a problem with what they wearing or whatever, but yes, you okay with the cheerleaders that be out there half fucking naked and shit like that. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Okay? Them ladies did the damn thing. 43 years old and 50 years old up there fucking up the goddamn stage. Bitch, you get your ass up there and you do an ounce of what they can do. And you won't last. Okay? Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all felt about the whole Super Bowl fiasco. Moving on from that. Monique. Right after the Super Bowl, bitch, Monique said, listen, bitch, I got some shit that I got to get off my chest again, okay, on the same subject. Oprah. She's put a letter out there to Oprah basically calling her out on the way that she's handling these interviews and these documentaries and the things that she's saying about, black men and, Russell Simmons and Michael Jackson and whoever else that's out there, but yet you won't interview and say anything about the Harvey Weinsteins and stuff like that, and their victims, and you won't put them on blast because you're friends with them, and you made my life hard, and just calling Oprah out on a lot of stuff. Okay. And to be quite frank, it's a lot of things that what she basically reiterated what a lot of people have been saying, notions that have been going on. Now, see, I do like Oprah to a certain extent. When she did that Michael Jackson thing, that after thing with the Michael Jackson HBO doc with them fake ass accusers, I really wasn't here for it. That disgusted me. I was like, girl, what are you doing? And it's just it's just a like dislike relationship with Oprah, for real. And I get Monique's frustration, but when she came out with this, I was like, girl, at this point, people want her to let it go, and I understand it, because in my reasoning, if I was to say let it go, not necessarily saying that we want her to stop talking or whatever, but at this point it feels like you're beating a dead horse, because you're trying to let this woman come to a reckoning and see her wrong, see her faults and what she's done and to you. And it's been years later and she still has not acknowledged you. Okay. And it's like, at this point, I believe Oprah never will acknowledge Monique, okay? She's going to continue to flourish. Regardless of what backlash she get, she's going to continue to flourish. And you want to know why? Because white America love her. The majority of them. They love her. That was the crux and that was the base of her shows. White America, white women loved her, okay? And that's I'm sad to say that's what it is, okay? She's too powerful at this point. They love her too damn much to bring her down, okay? And speaking of her, she said, "Love your life." Bitch, Monique, goddamn, let me put it on. Let me look. Hold on. Pause, y'all. Cause speaking of Monique, no, that ain't what I want. Her comedy special come on tomorrow? Let me check. The Upside. Okay, no, that's today. Ooh. I'm sorry, y'all. This is so ghetto. But I gotta check. Because I want y'all to watch it. Because I'm going to be watching it too. I hope it's funny as fuck. I really do. Peggy Sue got married. Is it coming on? Okay, no, that's in the morning. House party coming on tomorrow. Boys in the Hood. What is this? Yes, Monique and Friends live from Atlanta comes on tomorrow night at 9 o'clock my time. That's Eastern. Okay. So if you want to on the what's that called? The East Coast, it's probably coming on at 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock. If you're on the West Coast, it's probably coming on at a little bit later or a little bit earlier. But anyway, yes. So it's coming on tomorrow. And then we got this whole controversy that happened with Gayle King. Gayle King did an interview with Lisa Leslie with regards to Kobe Bryant and his passing, because Lisa Leslie, who is a legendary WNBA bitch, she was one of my ultimate favorite WNBA players, okay? I looked up to that bitch, and literally you gotta look up to her, okay? Tall little motherfucker. But she was listen, I'm so thankful that I grew up in an era where there was so many black athletes and icons and people in the industry that I could look up to and I could admire. In track and field, you had Marion Jones before she had her little scandal or whatever. Gymnastics, we had Dominique Dawes. basketball. We had Lisa Leslie. Girl, we just had it all. Girl, it was just good. It was just good shit back then. Okay, and I'm talking about this was the women. Okay, these was for the women too. All right, you know, of course, basketball. You also had your Michael Jordans, your Scottie Pippen, and you know your Shaqs and your Magic Johnson. But that was before my time. That was before my time. But a couple of them was during my time, but some of them was before my time. You know, and that was just an era that was. I don't think we'll ever get that back. Okay, LeBron and Kobe, they was doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Kobe's gone. Unfortunately, they doing his public memorial at the Staples Center on the 24th. So I hope it's live broadcast. But anyway, she was doing this interview with Lisa Leslie, and Lisa Leslie is one of his best friends. And, you know, she was just giving her account of how she felt about it. And it was fine until she gets to the whole Kobe and this rape charge that he had against him in 2003 against this, he was 25 at the time, I believe. The girl was 19. And a lot of people, this is the thing. This is the thing. People are not upset I don't feel like people are necessarily upset at the fact that, or no, I'm not going to say trying to gloss over the fact that it happened. It's the fact that you want to bring it up because you do have to bring up the good and the bad about a person, regardless of what they did. And that was a stain on his character. That was a stain on his, you know, his legacy. It could have brought him down. He, at the time, and he said these words himself, that he did not believe what was going on was the same thing that she believed. They had two various stories or two different perspectives of what happened. He thought he was having consensual sex or consensual whatever with this girl. She took it as not, you know, and he admitted his wrongdoing. The case was dismissed. The evidence and stuff, I don't know, it was kind of wonky or whatever. And they had a civil lawsuit or whatever. He even said that she wasn't even seeking money. Okay? The case was dismissed. That does not mean that he was innocent, and that does not mean that he was guilty. It just means that the case was dismissed. All right? That was in 2003, 17 years ago. Okay? He even spoke about it in his own documentary, in his own words, about how it affected him, what he did, how he tried to be better. It is not like he tried to hide or shy away from this subject, okay? And then to bring it up after all these years that we have not heard anything about it, you wait until his death to want to bring it up. Almost a week or so after his death, you want to bring it up. It's still too soon. It's still too fresh, okay? And the way that you said it, it was just the tone of it. It was just like you keep badgering the question, you know, how do you feel? How do you feel as a woman? How do you feel? And then when she said it was dismissed, the media wanted to bring it up. They should have brought it up then. Okay, but how do you, girl, let it the fuck go. That should have been the end of it. And I get it. You're a journalist. You have to ask these hard-hitting questions or whatever. But, you know, have some tact when you do it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Have some respect. Or, you know, think about the timing of the issue, okay? I'm still grieving. I don't want to hear nothing about that at this point. And I'm not going to get up here and I'm not going to trash my friend. That's what you should have thought about, okay? She's not going to get up there and tell you the answer to this question that you want, that probably is going to, you know, say that, oh, he was a bad man and all this stuff. That's not what's going to happen. That's not what's going to happen, okay? And then, you know, the clip had went out. And of course, it just was like, no, girl. And people, she got a lot of backlash. Gayle King. And then, you know, today she put out a video basically trying to blame the network for putting that clip out. And I'm like, okay, so what if the network put the clip out? You still asked the question. It still was part of the interview. Okay. And granted, like I said, she's doing her job as a journalist, but it was just, it just made me feel uncomfortable. Okay. For you to ask this during this time, when a lot of people are still grieving, it's still fresh. He still has a family that still have to live through this and work through this. I said, we're not finna Michael Jackson him, okay? We not about to do all this other shit. Bitch, let me just tell you this, okay? The accuser lawyer came out and said she don't even want to speak on it. So if she don't want to speak on it, why are we bringing this up? She ain't speaking nothing. Why are we bringing this up? It's been dismissed. Okay, it's been settled. It's been dismissed. It is what it is. It was a stain. We don't have to focus on it. We know what happened. Okay. What I'm not here for. I'm not here for men coming out here attacking this lady like this. Okay, Snoop Dogg, funky head ass, pussy ass bitch, or whatever you want to call her, Boosie, whatever. I mean, I get what you're trying to say, but y'all ain't have to be so coarse in the language or whatever and say that shit. And then Snoop Dogg to say free Bill Cosby. No, that nigga needs to stay up in jail. And then he tweeting from jail. I said, bitch, I thought you couldn't see. I thought you couldn't see. They got some good eye doctors up in jail or some shit. What is happening? It was just confusing as me. I said, Bill is exactly where the fuck he needs to be. Okay? Listen, I had to block some people on my Facebook because people are really dumb. People are really dumb and willfully ignorant to a lot of things, and I just can't, if you defending stupidity and you saying stupid shit, like I just can't. And it was for a number of reasons. I was just like, you try to give people chance after chance after chance, and they just fuck it up. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about the Gayle King situation and the Kobe situation. Moving on from that, this coronavirus shit, baby, a update. Listen, it's over 427 people that died, okay, from this thing. Over 20 cases worldwide. And this is outside of China. It's some more cases popping up here, girl. I ain't got time. Okay, I ain't got time. Did I buy my mask? Yes. Yes. And then my coworker up at work coughing and shit. Bitch, and I mean, I said, bitch, And I told her today, if I fuck around and get sick, I'm gonna beat your ass, okay? She talk about something, it's a virus, you can't get it. Bitch, virus my ass. Coronavirus. No, let me stop playing. I ain't trying to put that out there. But baby, we gotta be aware. This should just make everybody, cause I be seeing some nasty shit. Okay. Going out in public, using public, this is why I hate I would not use a public bathroom if I don't have to, bitch. If it's not pressing against my bladder and I feel like my bladder about to literally explode, okay, I will wait until I get the fuck home. I ain't trying to use no public bathroom. Sometimes I don't even like going to the bathroom in my own job, and we keep it clean as shit up in there, the staff bathroom. I just I have this thing about putting my ass on a toilet seat that ain't mine. You know what I'm saying? I have a feeling about that. And I just know because some women, y'all nasty as fuck. Okay, there's been times that I've been into bathrooms and I'm like, why is there shit in the toilet? Why do I know that you're on your cycle? Why is there piss on the toilet seat? Do you have a penis that you pulled out? Did you stand up and pee? What happened? And you aimed and missed? What is going on? I'm not understanding this. I am not in the men's bathroom. Niggas, y'all nasty as fuck too. I'm so glad I don't live with a nigga, because bitch, I will beat that. If you don't get your ass up in there, put that seat down and then wipe that. Get some goddamn Clorox bleach and clean that shit off. Disrespecting fry. Girl, just a mess. Y'all nasty. Wash your fucking hands, okay? Cover your mouth when you cough and you sneeze, and then go wash your hands. Carry around some fucking sanitizer if you need to. Damn, okay? Basic shit, y'all. Moving on from that. On another petty note, 50 Cent bitch, girl, the court then ordered for Tierra Marie to pay him $5,295.50 and 50 fucking cents. How about that, bitch? Extra, okay? Because of her refusing to hand over all this money, that the $30,000 that she's supposed to be paying in his legal fees, she still got to pay that. So now it's $35,295.50. Plus, she got to hand over her financial records to him and stuff like that. I was like, oh, this is a never-ending saga. That girl ain't got it. 50, stop being petty and just let it go. You paid for your star on the Walk of Fame. Go ahead and just let this go. Let this go. That girl gonna be here. Listen, she gonna be paying $500 every month. Trust me, I know how that shit feel because I'm doing some shit down. $500 every month just to get a debt off, girl. Ain't nobody, she gonna be paying on that shit for a while. Unless something come in and just have a windfall, baby. That is a mess. Rihanna is to be honored at the NAACP Image Awards. I hope you guys watch with the President's Awards. It's deserved. It's deserved. On February the 22nd, I always watch the Image Awards, and I actually like them. I actually like them better than most of the award shows that come on. They're so classy. Black and classy. Shannon Dorothy. Um, I know her mostly from being Brenda on 90210, the original. Most of y'all probably know her from being, I think, Prue on Charmed, one of the Charmed sisters. And she came out and said that her cancer is back. Back in 2015, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. She beat it at one point and it's come back at stage 4. So we're going to be praying for her. Prayers up for her. Hopefully she gets through this. Megan. So Super Bowl weekend was a lot. Miami was cutting up, okay? You had the whole stripper bowl fiasco that was going on with strippers not making their money, getting stuck in the airport, people stealing the money from the little stripper bowls thing or whatever. Fine. Then you got Megan Thee Stallion doing at a party or whatever, all hugged up on G-Eazy and Leg. I got that big old thigh wrapped around his goddamn leg. Him mauling her face. I said, who kissed like that? It was like he was trying to take a bite out of her, like he was eating an apple or some shit. I said, where his lip, like his whole top lip disappeared. It just looked weird and everything. And then the song that was playing in the background, I was like, wait a minute, what is happening? He posting pictures of her. He posting stuff on Instagram. She posting stuff in her Insta story. We making jokes. I'm like, not doing Black History Month. We're not about to do this, Megan. What's happening? I said, what's going on? If you gonna choose somebody, not him. He too much of a wigger. You know what I'm saying? He too much of a wannabe. But and I know he born in Oakland or whatever, so he been around niggas. I know his story or whatever. But shit, he remind me of that movie Blind Spot and the White Boy. That was G-Eazy, if you ask me, bitch. But yeah, that was going on, and then all of a sudden, this girl that's supposed to be this model put some song out, basically calling him a thought cock or whatever, basically calling him a hoe, because he was supposed to be her boyfriend. And then after we done had our fun with it, Megan put out there talk about some, they ain't fucking around or whatever. They not together. Bitch, at this point, to be quite honest, people got an issue with the fact that she be up with these dudes. Girl, she can date around. You be fucking around with a whole bunch of niggas and bitches too, and you ain't entitled to nobody. You ain't obligated to nobody. You ain't tied to nobody. You ain't exclusive with nobody. So the fuck what? Let her do what she do. Y'all praise Lori Harvey for doing the same damn thing. So let her do what she gotta do. They young, all right. Ain't nobody trying to be tied the fuck down, bitch. Girl, just don't tie yourself down and get away from him. And you let him touch your booty. You let him touch your booty before you let me touch your booty. That's what I am like really offended by. Really fucking offended by. Okay, Megan. We'll talk when I see you. Anyway, moving on from that. Future. Future and his offspring, or I should say his offspring is in one his eldest, Jacoby Wilburn. Yeah. 17-year-old son is facing criminal charges for criminal gang activity, criminal trespass, and the altered ID of a firearm, meaning that he had a gun with the serial number shaved off. And so he is facing all these charges. In Georgia, he is considered an adult. And so the gang charge alone carries up to 20 years. And they gave him a public defender because they're not going by his daddy income, they're going by his income. And I said, this is just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You out here making all these babies and trying to put out defamation lawsuits or whatever. You need to be taking care of your kids and seeing what's going on with them as to why they getting into these activities when the daddy should be out here providing or whatever. What is going on? Is he not in the household? Is he not giving enough love? What is happening? But then again, some of these kids just want to do their own thing. But still, you got to keep up on these kids. This is a sad case regardless, because this 17-year-old boy out here about to making wrong decisions, and these wrong decisions about to get him jail time, and he about to possibly lose some years of his life. You know, we just never know. But yeah, you guys tell me how you feel about that. Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill. This all went down yesterday. I'm mad at my business at work. I just so happened to get on Twitter. And I see, oh, Nicki tweeting. You know, she had a little song out with Meghan Trainor or whatever. I seen the little yikes little clip. It was cute. I liked it. And I was like, you know, she been giving fashion, okay? She been giving looks. And I was like, wait a minute. And I had literally just tweeted the other day, is she about to come out with a new era? Because she giving all these looks, and I'm kind of here for it. You know what I'm saying? That green was my favorite. It really was. But at the same time, I was like, what is going on? All of a sudden, she's tweeting on Twitter. And I knew I should have known it was going to happen. I should have known it was going to happen because earlier that day, I was on Instagram and I was on the Shade Room and they had posted some fan page or whoever that Meek Mill liked talking about Nicki Minaj's husband in the way that he looks and he dresses, I believe, and he liked it. It was in the negative, okay? And so this set Nicki off. Nicki started tweeting and called him damn, what did she call him? Bad body in the face, bad built in the face ass nigga trying to disrespect the queen. And I said, hold up. He bad built in the face, but you used to fuck that nigga for a couple of years or so. Okay? He wasn't that bad in the face for you to fuck him, for you to kiss him, for you to do all that other shit to a girl. Y'all know how petty we can get when we done with a motherfucker. Oh, he's all type, she, all type of ugly and bitches and shit like that. That was basically what was going on. She put out a tweet on him. He put out a tweet on her, you know, and accusing her of, she tried to accuse him of beating his sister in front of his mom, beating her and spitting on his sister and all this stuff and woo woo woo. He come out saying you need to worry about your brother and how he a rapist, and then your little brother was doing all this shit too, touching that girl too. I said, oh no. Oh, this is alleged. And it was like, you know, I had to get away from this. Everybody know that you toxic, you a bad person, your bag about to dry up and all this shit. I said, you know, at this point, Nicki, what you got me where, okay, let me tell you something. You in that alleged, what this alleged, I don't care if a bitch came after you for $20 million or whatever that y'all said, tried to get $20 million. That DNA came back and it said that DNA that was in that little girl underwear and all that shit was your motherfucking brother. So it ain't no fucking alleged, okay? That was a fucking child that was raped. Okay, that's what that fucking was. And your brother is in jail and he been sentenced, okay? That ain't no fucking alleged, okay? Girl, I said, He said you paid for the lawyers and all that shit. I said, why are we doing this? They were exposing each other. We didn't need to hear this shit. But I was eating it up. I was just like this. And then she said, nigga get back on with Drake. Oh bitch, what will start kicking it with Drake again? And you know, you start sucking his dick or something. You get cool with Drake and start sucking Drake dick again, and now you want to be Mr. Tough guy, some shit like that. I said, wait a minute. Drake is sitting around here like, hold the fuck up. I'm up here trying to FaceTime Adonis, okay? We up here Google Gaga and what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? Why am I being put up in this? Calm the fuck down. And I'm so glad he didn't say nothing. That was awkward as shit. Alright? And here's my whole thing about it. Both of them are whack as fuck for this, okay? Nicki Minaj, you did not need to stoop to nobody's fucking level and do no shit like this, okay? You a grown-ass woman. You could have handled that shit by not even addressing him, okay? Because that's what he was doing, pushing your fucking buttons, and you gave him what he wanted, okay? Attention, all right? And then Meek Mill, you ain't have to respond either, but of course you was. Leave that bitch alone, okay? You got a whole ass pregnant girlfriend right over here. As you said, you sit next to her tweeting this shit about your fucking ex that you not about to get back with, who is fucking married and minding her fucking business, okay? Girl, both of y'all need some fucking help at this point. Leave each other the fuck alone, okay? Quit talking about her husband. It's over. It's done with. Leave her alone. And Nikki, don't respond to bullshit. God damn. You can be quiet too. Okay? Both of y'all. I ain't gonna say Meek wrong. I ain't gonna say Nikki wrong. I'm saying both of their asses wrong. Okay? Because y'all ain't need to do this shit. Y'all ain't need to do this shit. And then kind of find out both of them got songs coming out later on tonight. Yeah. I said I'm gonna listen to both. I'm gonna listen to both. You know, I said don't let this have been a PR stunt. Don't let this be a PR stunt. After y'all little encounter in Hollywood, me, you should have just shut the fuck up, okay? Y'all should have just. I just don't get it. If I'm not fucking with you and we both in different relationships, why do we need to have any communication? We don't. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all felt about that. Rest in peace to legendary actor Kirk Douglas. He passed away. He was declining in health. He was 103 years old. He is the father of Michael Douglas, who is also married to the actress Catherine Zeta-Jones Douglas. So, you know, rest in peace to him. And also, the last thing I want to say about this. Erykah Badu, you are trying my nerves, okay? Erykah Badu said that she got a fragrance coming out on the 22nd. Nope, on the 20th. And it is called, I said this is what Mama Jones probably thought Punkash was, okay? And she should have been called Punkash because that's exactly what this shit is. It's a fragrance that's going to be smelling like Erykah Badu's vagina. Girl, don't nobody want that, okay? We saw what that vagina can do, that essence, that aura, all of that. We seen what it can do. We saw what it did to Common. Common was a regular dressing kind of nigga with sweatshirts and backward caps and all that shit or whatever, you know, from Chicago. He got with your ass and he was wearing crochet this, crochet that, and crochet everywhere. Okay? He was on a spiritual train. We see what happened to Andre 3000. We see what happened to Jay Electronica. We see what happened to everybody that fuck around with that puss. Okay? It transcends, all right? It opens up that third eye, bitch, okay? I don't think everybody ready for that. I don't think everybody ready to go on that journey yet, okay? But somebody want to buy me some, I'll check it out and give y'all a review. Tell y'all how it is. Her fucking vagina. Bitch. Nobody want to smell that fit. Girl, let me stop. Anyway, y'all, I hope y'all have a beautiful weekend. It is snowing out here, but it's not really sticking. It's sticking to a point, but it's probably going to be melted up by the time I go back to work on Saturday, or it's probably going to be done by Monday. Anyway, y'all be safe out here. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. And happy Black History Month, baby. Shit. We need a redo. I'll see y'all later. Peace.